Kool TV proudly presents Raceland Rams basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside to the Palace for countdown to tip-off for exciting Raceland Rams basketball action on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening, one and all, from the Palace on the campus of Raceland Worthington High School. Happy New Year, and welcome into Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV. 63rd District action time as we turn the calendar to 2024, and that starts putting in district play games. And that's what we've got here tonight, a good one between Raceland and Lewis County to open up their district tilt for the 23-24 season. Lewis County comes in with a record of 4-8. A winner's last time out over Ironton, 56-51. That was in the Lioness Hoops Holiday Classic, the tournament they held up at their home court. They fell to Bracken County on the 27th, 48-30, and then took a tough loss to Morgan County just before the Christmas holiday, 65-43. But they return a big key to the puzzle for the Lions this year as senior guard Maddie Johnson. She is back on the court. She played all of the game against Ironton. And talking with Coach Jay Fine a little while ago, he said she played about half the game against Bracken, still trying to get her basketball legs underneath her, but after suffering a broken hand, and said she really looked comfortable against Ironton, and she'll be a big piece of the puzzle here tonight with this Raceland team. Raceland fell in their last time out to close out the Ryan Keaton EXP Realty Ohio Ruby Classic, 58-55 to Elliott County. They went 1-2 in that tournament, which they took losses to Bishop Brossard, who was the eventual champion, defeated McGoffin County 65-51, and then the three-point loss there to the Elliott County Lions. But a good one here tonight to start district play. This was kind of the second part of your season, as the first games to get through December, those are kind of practice games and scrimmages, but these next 6 that you play against your district foes, those are the ones that matter because that's your seeding games to get you set for district tournament coming up at the end of February. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll preview the matchup, meet our starting lineups, and get you ready for tip-off. A good one here tonight at the Palace as we welcome you to 2024 as we continue our coverage on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back at the Palace, countdown to tip-off as we get you set for Lewis and Raceland. Let's preview the matchup here. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard. The Lewis County Lions 4-8 under head coach Jay Fine. Talking with Coach Fine just a while ago, he said he missed his first game as a coach in 23 years when they played Bracken County. His daughter just got married. So congratulations to he and his family. And he said it was odd that missing a game, but that was the return of Maddie Johnson. And he said she played around 15, 16 minutes in that contest. But then last time out against Ironton, she was full go and said she really looked like she was comfortable, and that's something that we'll be interested to see her tonight because it's going to be a good test between her and Nim Maynard, the two prolific guards on the floor tonight of what thing can happen. We're going to have a good post game as well between Carrie Ann Highfield and Kennedy Taylor. But last time out for the Lions, 56-51 winners over Ironton. That was in the second day of the Lioness Hoops Holiday Classic up in Vanceburg. Shot the ball very well, 53% from the field. They were 21 of 38, 41.7% from downtown, hitting 5 threes. More importantly, 82% from the charity stripe, and that's a big key right there. Only 17 rebounds, though, and that was a unique number that kind of jumped off at the score sheet. But when you look at the way they shot the basketball again, sometimes you just simply don't have a lot of opportunities for missed baskets or rebounds because there wasn't many missed baskets. But Johnson led the way, 17 points. She was 5 of 6 from the field inside the arc, 2 of 5 from beyond the arc, hit her only free throw. Highfield kicked in with 15. She also grabbed 9 of those 17 rebounds. Caitlin Gilbert, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. She's been a big piece of the puzzle that's kind of filled the void while Johnson has been on the pine, recuperating from that broken hand. But Caitlin Gilbert and Gracie Duncan, those two have gained so much from being with Johnson's absence, more or less of just the confidence that they've been able to gain. And it'll be interesting to see how those three now work together on the floor and how much that depth has been created on the bench for Jay Vine's Lions. A peek ahead at their upcoming schedule as their first 3 games on the 24 calendar year, 3-district game. They'll be at Russell on Friday night. Then they bring Greenup to Lewis County on the 9th. That's next Tuesday. Then their next district game is the 22nd at Greenup. They bring Russell in on January the 30th, and they close district play with Raceland on February the 2nd. And all those games at Lewis County can be seen right here on Kool TV. But you look at what these two teams have to offer, and it's anytime you put them together, it usually turns into a really good matchup. They've been after each other for quite some time. Jay Fight had a really good basketball team last year, had a lot of players depart due to graduation, and had to really kind of start a rebuilding process, if you will. But having a Maddie Johnson back in the lineup and a Carrie Ann Highfield is what she's been able to do this season. Certainly puts his team right there in the mix here in the cluttered up 63rd District. All right, we'll take a break. We come back, we'll take a look at the home team on the scoreboard, the Raceland Rams. And Marty Thomas has got his team looking, trying to get back above 500 as they've fallen a couple games behind after the Holiday Classic tournament here at the Palace. As we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success.
Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland. My producer's already fired. Jeez, oh, Pete. Back here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV. You know, the thing is, it's great to see, but I'm sure people would like to be able to hear what I'm talking about. My producer, she was off in Never Never Land, God knows where. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You've got one job to do it right now. You don't even have a clock to keep up with, for God's sakes. Either way, let's take a look at the Raceland Rams 5-7. Fell last time out to Elliott County 58-55. Rams started off strong. They were 4-1 to start the season, and then they lost 5 consecutive, starting with Rowan County here, 67-61. Then they went down to Bath County, fell in all 3 games, Johnson Central, Rockcastle County, and South Laurel. And then they went 1-2 in their home classic here after Christmas, falling to Bishop Brossart 59-45, the opening game of the tournament. Brossart went on to win that tournament. And then Magoffin County, a 65-51 winner, and then an Elliott County loss to close things out. And then Maynard led the way, 20 points in the losing effort. Kennedy Taylor, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Carly Boyd, 15 points. And it's something that with Mia Atkins on the floor, that opens up Nim Maynard to get back to her normal position of a shooting guard and not having to try to score it off of the bounce. And there was a couple of games there with Mia out because of the concussion after the game at East Carter, and that moved Maynard back to the point position. And you could really tell a difference in the way that her game played. But when you put her back at that shooting guard position, it allows her to really move without the basketball and allows her to slash toward the basket. And she does so well of getting into the lane and being able to score in so many different facets. I know I was talking with Jay Fight before the game, and it's one of the things he pointed out. He said that she can score in so many different ways, but she uses her body so well to draw the contact and to be able to finish through the contact, and that's what makes her so dangerous. He pointed out, too, he feels like that there's going to be a really good post presence between the two bigs in the paint tonight with Kennedy Taylor and Carrie Ann Highfield. He feels like that it's going to be a man-to-man matchup. They're not going to have to play any help side defense. At least that's the way they're planning on starting. And I know that's the way that Marty Thomas will start things off as well. But can the Rams really speed this Lewis County team up and get them uncomfortable? That's what will be interesting to see. And I'm interested to see what this Lewis County team looks like since the last time I saw them when they played Harrison County, and that was without Maddie Johnson. So it'll be a really good testament to here to compare and contrast the two as they come together. All right, we'll take a break. We come back. We'll take a look at our statistics for the game. We'll compare and break down the two teams. We'll meet our starting lineups and get you ready for tip-off. Just under 7 minutes before we get things rolling here at the Palace as we start 63rd District play here in the 2024 calendar year. As we continue our coverage, here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Back on Countdown to Tip-Off as we welcome you back to the Palace as we get you set for Lewis and Raceland here in 63rd District girls basketball action. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. See the good folks at J.D. Flooring. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance need, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwoods, South Shore, and a main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. That's the Greenup County Public Library. By James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. You'll find all the hardware supplies that you need there at James Do It Best, True Value Hardware in Scott Street in Olive Hill. By the Flatwoods Baptist Church, who invite you to worship with them or some other Greenup Baptist Association church. And by Russell First Baptist Church, also a member of the Greenup Baptist Association. Let's meet our officiating crew tonight. They're brought to you in part by Tri-State Ophthalmology. They provide Tri-State with expert surgical and medical management of eye disease, including LASIK surgery. That's Tri-State Ophthalmology. Good crew tonight. P.D. Harris, Dave Anderson, Gavin Ramsey will be on the call for this one. All timeouts tonight are brought to you in part by Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. To the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. And all three-pointers brought to you in part by Dr. Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic with joint and muscle pain slow you down. Let Doc get your body realigned. 606-473-5151. Let's take a look at our teams tonight as we compare and contrast the differences between the two. And you can see it's pretty comparable across the board. Both teams shooting at about a 35% clip from the field, 27% from long range. Raceland a little better from the free throw line at 63% to Lewis's 59%. But rebounding, favoring the Rams. And that's certainly something that they want to take care of here tonight, is get on that offensive glass and be able to get those points early and often. That's something I think is going to be a key for both sides with Kennedy Taylor and Carrie Ann Highfield to be able to get things rolling, to get this game moving in the way that they want it to go. I think that if the Rams can push this one out into a 50-point type of matchup, it favors the way they want to play. For Lewis County, if they can grind this thing down into the 40s, that certainly favors the way they want to play. So it'll be interesting to see that team that can really figure things out in that first 8 minutes to get things rolling here in this one tonight. So both teams back out on the floor as going through their final warm-ups. About 2 minutes left to go. And we'll have our starting lineups and the national anthem, and we'll meet our starters here in just a moment as well. Busy week for Kool TV as we kind of paused there over the Christmas holiday break so we could spend time with our family and our friends and so forth. But a lot of basketball going on. You can visit our website, KoolHits1057.com. That's Kool with a K. You can click on the basketball schedules. It'll show you all the games that's coming up, which games will be on Kool TV. I've got those labeled right there for you. Also, we just dropped in our latest poll for week number 3 that had the rankings for both the boys and the girls. Ben Spicer, Spencer Hutchison, and myself each week. We submit our ballots and put the poll together, and then we create the Kool Hits Sports Network tabulation. So let me pull them up here real quick, and we'll run through them. There was a little bit of some movement around the rankings this week on the girls' side of things. Ashland pulls into a tie with Boyd County at the top. Ashland getting first-place votes from Ben and myself. Spencer still had Boyd County at number 1. Russell stayed at 3. Fleming, Rowell, and Bath. All of those were still in the same positions. Morgan moves up to 7th. Raceland stayed at 8th. East Carter fell to 9th. And then Elliott County slides in at 10th. Spencer had Greenup County in at 10th. I had Lewis in at 10th. So Elliott, with Ben getting Elliott in there at 8th, that gave them those points that they needed to get themselves into the top 10 here on week number 3. But each week, Monday, I'll drop those in. And again, if you haven't done so and you're following on with us here on Kool TV and have not done so, hit that subscribe button. If you see something you like, give us a thumbs up. Hit that little bell each time we put out new material. You get an alert there on your tablet or device. All right, we'll take our final break for the national anthem. When we return, we'll meet our starters and get you set for 63rd District action. Here from the Palace, it's the Lions, it's the Rams, and tip-off is next on Kool TV.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginningsatRacelandChristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Back here at the Palace, national anthem has been taken care of. Let's meet our starting lineups for both teams. We'll start first with Jay Fights, Lewis County Lions. It'll look like this. In the backcourt, 3 guards, Maddie Johnson, Caitlin Gilbert, and Gracie Duncan. Front court, at forward is number 33, Michaela Tackett. And in the center, number 50, Carrie Ann Highfield. Johnson, Gilbert, Duncan, Tackett, Highfield. The Lewis County Lions at 4-8, looking to start off the second part of the season with a district win on the road. They'll be decked out in the black jerseys tonight with the red, white, and blue stripes on the side and the numbers on the front and the back. Now for the Raceland Rams, head coach Marty Thomas, 5-7 on the season. Same lineup, 3 guards, a forward, and a center. It'll look like this. McKenna Lax, Mia Atkins, and Nim Maynard. They're your 3 guards. The forward is Carly Boyd, and in the center is number 30, Kennedy Taylor. Lax, Atkins, Maynard, Boyd, and Taylor is the starting 5 for Marty Thomas's Raceland Rams, who are 5-7 on the season. So a thing that the Lady Rams have done each game here at home, they pick a faculty member that they kind of make them a honorary member of the coaching staff for the game, and they've selected Miss Smith here tonight, so they present them with a T-shirt and have a picture there for them at mid-court before they do their starting lineup introductions. Looking ahead for the Rams, after tonight, they're not back in action until the 13th. And I believe there's a game that's missing in here because they should have the All-A Classic that starts this weekend. The 16th Region All-A Classic gets started up on Saturday. Those are not on the schedule. That's probably why there's such a large gap of games in there. But on the schedule that they have posted, next game up is the 13th at Fairview. They come back here on the 16th with Greenup County. That's a boy-girl doubleheader. We'll have the girls at 6, boys at 7:30, both of those right here on Kool TV. They go to Russell on the 18th. Then district game looks like this. February 6th at Greenup. They come back here on the 10th for Russell at home to close out district play. So lights out here at the Palace as the Rams getting ready to be introduced. They'll be in the white tops and bottoms, orange lettering across the front with the numerals on the front and the back.
Up by 3 freshmen, number 12, Mia Atkins.
The ball starters have been introduced in our crew tonight. Dave Anderson, Gavin Ramsey, and P.D. Harris. Crew this evening, our executive producers Felicia Collier. On cameras, Taylor Heath. And a new member to our crew, Jacob Hankins, is with us this evening. He's going to be doing some stuff with us moving forward, so his first game working with us tonight, a little training action, but here we go. Taylor and Highfield center court, and off we go. Ball tipped into the backcourt. Rams work it from left to right as you view it on your screen. Atkins will take the handoff. She'll work it on top of the key. Man-to-man pressure being applied. Atkins works off the left side, feeds it inside to Taylor. Taylor on Highfield, turns left hand, shot up, no good. Highfield with a rebound. Good stop there for the Lions. Can they find points on the other end? Maddie Johnson brings it across the midcourt stripe, tries to feed it down underneath, and knocks it out of bounds. As the first turnover of the basketball game stops the clock with 29 seconds gone, and one missed shot, one turnover. That's the way this game has gone underway thus far. There's Lax on the right wing. She'll pull the trigger. Three's on the way. No. Front iron short. Long rebound comes out to Tackett. Maynard working on Johnson as she comes across the midcourt stripe. Gilbert inside to Highfield. Working on Taylor. Nice step through move. Shot up no good. Ball tipped up. Highfield blocked from behind, but a foul. And look at that one on Kennedy Taylor. Her first, team's first. And that'll put Carrie Ann Highfield to the free throw line to shoot two. 7:05 to play here in the opening period. Still scoreless. Highfield eyes and fires, and that one rattles home. One more for hers. Lewis County takes the lead, 1-0. Second free throw is up. That one doesn't go home. Rebound out to Kennedy Taylor. Maynard kicks it off to Atkins. Atkins, floater in the lane, too stiff. Ball tipped all the way back out to her. There's Maynard on the wing. Boyd pulls the trigger. Three's on the way, no. Taylor tries to stick it back, can't get it to go home. Highfield straightaway threes on the way, too stiff. Atkins with a rebound. She'll jog it in front court, down 1-0. There's Taylor. Spins in the lane, blocked out of bounds. It'll go back to the Lions. Nope, now they'll check it up and say that it was out of bounds. So a deflection there off Lewis County as it changes possession. 1-0 our score. It's a baseball game thus far. Atkins trying to get it in. Does so to Maynard. Maynard catch and shoot. Way too stiff. There's Johnson. 12-footer off the right side, off the window. 3-0 Lewis. There's Atkins. Curls it on the baseline. Lax spots up for the triple. Won't stay home. Raceland's missed their first 8 shots. Here's Highfield. High post left side. 15-footer, no. Lax on that right wing. Taylor inside. Goes to the left side and finishes. First bucket for the Rams. It's 3-2. Raceland 1 of 9 from the field to start things off. Here's Gilbert. Tackett. Three balls on the way, no. And goes out of bounds, back to the Rams. Taylor stepping off. Delaney Witt comes on. Inside of 5 to go here in the opening period. It's sloppy thus far. Here's Witt all alone, brings it off to Maynard. Maynard, step back from the left side, or the right side, excuse me. 3 ball won't stay home, though. Nice box underneath by Tackett. Rams 1 of 10 from the field. Here's Johnson, steps through, can't get it to stay home. Get it back to Johnson, that one's blocked away. Duncan, spot up 3, no. Boyd, step back 3, right side, got it. Johnson chiropractic triple by Carly Boyd. The Rams have the lead 5-3. 4 minutes gone here in the opening period. Raceland 1 of 5 from long range. Hit only 2 shots out of 11 thus far. Here's Highfield working on Witt. Slides through. Witt blocks it out of bounds. Here comes Lexi Boggs into the game for the Rams, as McKenna Lax will step off. 3:49 to play here in the opening period. 5-3. Rams in front of the Lions. Lions with a basketball. Highfield on the baseline. Feeds it off to Johnson. Now Duncan wants a 3 off the window. It's good. A Johnson chiropractic triple for Gracie Duncan, and Lewis takes the lead 6-5. Maynard steps through. Blocked there by Highfield. Johnson in transition, stops, 8-footer, gets the friendly roll. Maddie Johnson with 4, the lead is 3. Lexi Boggs near side, loses the handle on the pill, trying to save it back in, but the Rams turn it over. And then Boggs is going to pick up the foul there on the bump. Her first, team second. Here comes Kennedy Taylor back in, as Delaney Witt will take a seat. 3:14 to play in the opening period. 3-point lead for the Lions. They've got the basketballs. Maddie Johnson brings it front court. Long 3 from Gilbert. In and out. Taylor with a rebound. Atkins front court. Boggs dribbles out of the corner. Trying to feed it inside to Taylor. Taylor racks it all around and corrals it back in. Atkins being hounded out top there by Gilbert. So reset the offense, down by 3, a chance to cut it to 1 or tie on this possession. Maynard wants to tie, it's on the way, bank good! Neb Maynard banks home the triple, a Johnson chiropractic 3 ball. We're even at 8. Maynard with her first points of the ball game. Field wanting it on the post. Johnson wants a 3. It's on the way. No, in and out. Kennedy Taylor claims her 5th rebound of the ball game. Chance for the Rams to regain the lead. Maynard off to Boyd for the lead. 3's on the way. No. Lexi Boggs with a big rebound underneath, though. And a timeout requested by Marty Thomas, a 30-second timeout. All timeouts this season brought to you in part by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. So a strong rebound there by Lexi Boggs in traffic around Highfield. And she just got in position perfectly to pull it down and maintain the possession as Coach Thomas burns that timeout, his first of the ball game. 1:56 to go here in the opening period. All tied at 8. Both teams struggling from the field. Lewis County 3 of 13, Raceland 3 of 14. 11 rebounds each way, both teams with 1 turnover. It's what we kind of expected coming into this ball game, is it was going to be pretty much a back and forth effort through much of the game, and that's what we've seen thus far. Neither team's really been able to find any separation thus far. Here's Mia Atkins. Tries to bring it inside and turns it over. Nice job there by Lewis County's Caitlin Gilbert to swipe that one away. Duncan tied up. Here's Johnson on the wing right side. Entry pass into Highfield. Comes back right now, it's blocked away. Kennedy Taylor says, I don't think so. With a block and the rebound. Neb Maynard spins in the lane, in contact, and she's fouled. And she'll go to the line and shoot 2. We'll get the foul on Caitlin Gilbert. And that's going to send the sophomore to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Then Maynard. First one for Maynard up, no good. 13.4 a game, 5 rebounds, a 70% free throw shooter. Can't get the first one to stay home. 90 seconds to go here in the opening period. Still tied at 8. One more for Maynard. Missed them both. Don't see that often. Usually a dead eye at the free throw line and missed both of those. Johnson looks at a double team, feeds it off to Highfield. Corner to Duncan, 3 for the lead, no. Rebound comes off, and right back into Highfield it goes. 10-8, and then Boyd hammered on the other side, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. So we get the foul on Gracie Duncan, her first team second. And Carly Boyd to the line to shoot a pair. Boyd 9.9 points a game. 79% free throw shooter. And so far, Raceland struggling getting it in. Lexi Bonks goes off. Back in is McKenna Lax. Gracie Duncan steps out. And Kaylee Stamper comes on. (10-9). Then the Rams force a turnover. Here's Atkins off the left side with a finish. Rams regain the lead. Rams jump out, a little pressure here. Gilbert can't finish. Rebound Carly Boyd. Then Maynard. Back out to Boyd. Boyd into the lane. Fires it up with the left hand. Won't go home. Strong rebound there by Highfield. Her 6th. We talked about how big the matchup between her and Taylor were going to be. Both of them with 6 rebounds. Highfield with 3 points. Taylor has 2. Lewis County to the hold for the final shot of the first quarter, trailing by 1. Johnson out above the volleyball line. Starts to attack, and we get a tie-up. Jump ball will keep it with Lewis. 4.4 seconds to go. Here comes Kennedy Taylor back in, and she'll see who she's going to replace. She's going to replace Carly Boyd. Brooke Campbell checking in on that last dead ball as well. Highfield to trigger in. Gets it in the corner. Johnson back to Highfield. Baseline jumpers up, no good. And that'll take us to the end of one quarter of play. 11-10, Rams in front. Quarter 2, when we return after this on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Rams lead it by 1, 11-10, as we welcome you back here to the Palace on Kool TV. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Starting 5 back on the floor for the Rams. Lax, Atkins, Boyd, Taylor, and Maynard. Lewis County will in turn go with Maddie Johnson, Caitlin Gilbert, Kaylee Stamper, Kieran Highfield. Here's Boyd. 3-ball, corner pocket, boom! A Johnson chiropractic triple, largest lead either way of It's now 14-10 for the Rams. Boyd with our 7th point of the contest. Entry pass into Highfield in front of Taylor. Looks it off to Johnson, all alone. 3 ball for an answer. In and out, no. Backside rebound, there's Nim Maynard. Maynard jogs it ahead. Atkins in transition. Dribble drive on the baseline. Feeds it off Taylor. Taylor with a nice move and can't get the friendly roll, though. Need a little backboard there after making the swift move to get open. Man-to-man pressure. Johnson on Maynard. Step back. Left side three's on the way. No. Another rebound. Goes to Kennedy Taylor. It's her 7th of the contest. Nim Maynard on the baseline. Slips. Gets it off to Taylor. Counted and one. And a chance at a three-point play for the senior. Gilbert whistled for the foul. Her first, team's first. Back into the ball game comes Tackett. Out goes Natalie Gilbert. Gracie Duncan coming in, and Kaylee Stamper goes off, and Kennedy Taylor for a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. She gets it. And she'll take a seat. Taylor goes out. Delaney Witt back in. Taylor with 5.7 rebounds, 17-10 lead. Rams have pushed it out to 7. Now showing a little bit of zone pressure once again, a little 1-2-1-1. Here's Highfield on Witt. Backs her way in, and she's fouled, counted, and one. Witt whistled for the foul, her first, team's first. Carrie Ann Highfield with her 5th point of the ball game and a chance at a three-point play to answer Taylor's on the other end. Free throw up, in and out, no. Rebound comes off to Carly Boyd. Here's Lax. Attacks off the right side, and she's fouled as Michaela Tackett got her first, team second. We'll say the foul was on the floor, so no shooting attempts coming out for Lax. 6:33 to go before halftime. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check out the scoring and stats of this one. Here's Boyd on the backside, goes up left side, no. Strong rebound there by Highfield again, her 8th of the ball game. Lions trail by 5. Maynard hounding Johnson as she comes across the midcourt stripe right in front of the Rams bench. Looks it off near side, Gilbert. Highfield wants it high post. Here's Tackett out of the corner. Straight pass inside to Highfield, and she's held from behind. As that one will be on Witt. That's her second, team's second. Here comes Kennedy Taylor back in the ball game. Lewis County basketball underneath their own bucket on the near side here. Highfield out to Duncan, back to Johnson in the corner. Highfield working on Taylor, turns around, shot partially blocked. Maynard had the rebound. They get it ahead to Lax, who finishes off the window. Leads back to 7. Nice finish there by McKenna. Little helter-skelter basketball and was able to finish somehow. Tackett out of the corner. Left side three, no. Another big rebound there by Maynard. Maynard stops, pops, three's on the way, no. Maynard inside, can't get it to go home. Taylor tries to fire it back up. Taylor turns, gets it up again, won't go home. And then a 30-second timeout requested by Jay Fight. Here's a look at your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. I don't know what it was. Well, 19-12, 5:18 to go before halftime. So out of the timeout. Both teams burning a timeout here in the first half. Rams trying to pick up the pressure. Gilbert gets past Lax. Goes to Tackett. Walked in the corner. Gets away with it there. Johnson in between the rings. Lexi Boggs into the contest now. Nim Maynard has taken a seat for the Rams. Here's Highfield in the paint. Off to Johnson. Out of the corner. Three's up. No. Taylor with her 9th rebound. Boggs out of the corner, left side, next to the Lewis County bench. Boyd between the rings. Now Lax. She'll pull the trigger. Three's in and out. Johnson ahead of steam, and she's hammered on the way up. As they'll get that one on McKenna Lax, her first, team's 3rd. And that'll put Maddie Johnson to the free throw line to shoot 2. Johnson, an 89% free throw shooter. Limited action this season for her after the broken hand, but has again found her way back into this season, and Maynard checking back in as Lax will take a seat. One more for Johnson. Got that one to go home. Her 5th point of the ball game. There's Boggs, right wing. Feeds it inside Taylor on the block. Taylor spins, throws it off the side of the backboard. Boggs fires in and gets hammered. She takes a tough spill off the floor. Tie-up is going to give Lewis County the basketball. Brooke Campbell coming back in. McKenna Lax will check in for Boggs as Taylor will take a seat for Campbell. There's Johnson. And a reach-in foul in the backcourt. As they'll get that one on Nim Maynard. That's our first, team's 4th, so the next foul on the Rams will have Lewis County shooting bonus free throws the remainder of the half. Johnson pulls the trigger, straightaway 3, no. Ball knocked away, still loose. Rams can't come away with it. And then we get a double dribble. 4th turnover of the basketball game. Here comes Kennedy Taylor back in as Lax will step out. Right now, Marty Thomas almost doing a little hockey change, offense and defense, if you will. So it's Campbell, Atkins, Boyd, Taylor, and Maynard. 5 on the floor for the Rams, who lead it by 6. Any score here would make it their largest lead of the ball game. Boyd off to Atkins. Atkins, a little stutter step, goes off that elbow. Floater in the lane is no good. Highfield with her 11th rebound of the ball game. Both teams 21 in the contest. Highfield and Taylor have gone to work. Taylor with 9, Highfield with 11. And then a steal at top of the key. Then Maynard streaking to the lane, can't finish. Here's Boyd, and she's fouled on the other end. We'll get the foul on Maddie Johnson, her first, team's 3rd. And that puts Carly Boyd to the line to shoot 2, with the clock resting with 3:01 to play before halftime. First free throw is short. Still a 6-point lead for the Rams. Lax back in. Brooklyn Campbell takes a seat. Natalie Gilbert coming on for Caitlin Gilbert. Boyd with a second one. Gets that one to stay home. She has 8. That leads all scorers in the ball game. Leads back to 7. Lewis County with some numbers as they pitch it ahead. Now Lax applying heavy pressure over next to her bench. Then the ball's turned over in the backcourt as Boyd didn't get a fingertip on it. By the time Gracie Duncan got there, she was in the backcourt. That's an over and back violation. Turnover number 6 for the Lions, who trailing by 7 here inside of 3 minutes to play before halftime. And Maynard hands it right back out to Atkins. Maynard on the left side. Flex screen. Boyd catch and shoot 3. No. Good execution there. Just couldn't get it to stay home. Duncan cut off on the baseline. Highfield lines up a 3. It's on the way. No. Too stiff. Maynard comes near side. Spins in the lane. 10-footers up. No. Taylor tries to tip it back to herself, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams, I believe. No, we got a foul against Raceland. So we get the foul on Mia Atkins. So we'll come to the other end, and we're going to shoot free throws the rest of the way. So Gracie Duncan will go to the line and shoot 2. 2:06 to go before halftime. And Lewis County now in bonus the remainder of the half. First one is up, is no good. Caitlin Gilbert coming back in as Michaela Tackett will step off. We'll be with you up in Vanceburg on Friday night. Boys action, Russell and Lewis, 7:30 tip-off. Second one for Gilbert, or Duncan, goes home. Her 4th point of the ball game. Trims the lead to 6. Boyd, 19-footers, too stiff. Another rebound, Carrie Ann Highfield. Addie Johnson in a hurry. Long 2 by Gilbert. Maynard tips the rebound off. And then the Rams turn it over, trying to feed it inside to Taylor. And that's over and back as Duncan got tied up, and the double team pressure there by the Rams right in front of her forced her to revert after the basketball and cross the midcourt stripe. Here comes Brooklyn Campbell and Lexi Boggs back in. Kennedy Taylor and Mia Atkins will step off. 20-14. Inside of 90 seconds to go here before halftime. Rams in front by 6. Led it by as many as 7. Have not been able to open it up more than there. Here's Campbell off the window. No. Highfield fights for another rebound underneath. Johnson out to the corner. Gilbert spot up 3. No. Lexi Boggs pushes it ahead, kicks it out to Lax. Here's Maynard out in between the rings. Takes a look up at the clock, turns and looks back toward Marty Thomas. Being hounded there by Johnson, gets a screen. Step back 3, top of the key, no. Johnson front court, 30 seconds to play in the half. Highfield. Skip pass off to the corner. Gilbert. Left side 3 on the way. No. "17 seconds. Maynard tries to throw it on the back door, and it's picked off there by Highfield. Johnson into the front court. 10 seconds to play before halftime. A chance to cut this lead down from 6. Gets a screen. Highfield out to the corner. Long 2's on the way. No. And that'll take us to the halftime period with the Rams in front, 20-14. Halftime show when we return after this on Kool TV.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
(20-14) our score at the half as we welcome you back here to the Palace. Raceland in front of Lewis County here in this district opener. Back and forth effort it was in the first quarter of play. It was both teams kind of traded buckets there for a while. Lewis County opened up a 3-point lead. Raceland called its way back. They took an 11-10 lead to the second quarter. That's when they would open up a 17-10 lead. They had it to 7 a couple of times, never could get any further. They outscored Lewis County 9-4 in the second period, and they go to the locker room leading by 6, 20-14. When we return, second half, we'll get our stats from the first half and get you ready for the second half as we continue here in halftime on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for the best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West, Ashland.
Halftime here in Ramland with Raceland leading 20-14 over Lewis County. Let's take a look at our first half statistics. And it's not pretty in any way, form, or fashion. When you dial this one up, both teams have struggled mightily from the field. Lewis County, 5 of 31 from the field, 16.1%. 1 of 15 from downtown, that's 6.7%. 3 of 7 from the charity stripe, 42.9%. 26 rebounds, 7 turnovers, 13 rebounds by Carrie Ann Highfield, as she has 5 points and 13 rebounds to lead the way. Gracie Duncan has 8 rebounds. She has 4 points. Maddie Johnson leads the way with 5, along with Highfield's 5 in the first half. For the Raceland Rams, a tick better, 21% from the field, 23% from long range. They started off 1 of 11, but got things rolling a little bit after that. 7 of 33 from the field, 3 of 13 from downtown. Both teams an exact 3 of 7 from the charity stripe, 42.9%, 27 rebounds, 4 turnovers for the Rams. Kennedy Taylor flirting with a double-double in the first half. She's got 5 points, 9 boards. Carly Boyd leading the way with all scores. She has 8 at the halftime period, along with 4 rebounds. 20-14 our score at the break. We'll take our final break. We come back. Second half action here from the Palace as we continue our coverage on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carroll Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
20-14 at the half as we welcome you back here to the Palace. Raceland in the locker room. Well, in the locker room, back out. Both teams back on the floor with a 6-point lead. Tonight's game is brought to you apart by J.D. Flooring of Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. To the good folks at J.D. Flooring. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs. Home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more at the Greenup County Public Library. By James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. You'll find all the hardware supplies and more that you'll need at James Do It Best True Value Hardware there on Scott Street in Olive Hill. And by the Flatwoods Baptist Church and Russell First Baptist Church, who invite you to worship with them or some other Greenup Baptist Association church this Sunday. Rams led it by 1 after 1. It was 11-10. They used a 6-0 run to open up the second period, led it by 7. That's the largest lead it's been. Had many times to push it past the 7 mark there in the second quarter. Just never could find a way to put it down. And they lead it by 6 here as we get ready to start the second half of action. It's been a very ugly game. And, again, you talk about differences with the kids. Raceland goes back to school tomorrow. Lewis County went back to school today. First time for either team of, getting back in that school routine, if you will. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out in the second half of action, but it's been ugly, to say the least. So Raceland will start with its starting five. See if that's what Lewis County does as well as what it appears it will do. And second half is underway as off we go. Raceland with a basketball. Atkins works off the screen there from Boyd. Taylor wants it on the post. They'll go to Maynard. Trying to work it down underneath. Nothing there that Rams like. Atkins will reset it. High post to Boyd. Lax off to Maynard. 3 balls up. No good. Big rebound there by Maddie Johnson. Chance to cut into the 6-point deficit. Tackett tries to feed it inside, and it's stolen away. Maynard kicks it out to Boyd. Boyd to the rack. Count it. Carly Boyd's got 10. The lead is 8. Largest lead of the ball game. And we just got a warning from Gavin Ramsey to Marty Thomas. Thomas wanting a foul on that last play. Highfield posting up underneath. Boyd hounding Tackett out there in the corner. Here's Johnson. Spot up threes on the way. Yes. Maddie Johnson makes it rain from downtown Tripletown. A Johnson chiropractic triple. 22-17. That cuts the lead to 5. The Lions get a stop and a score here. Can the Rams add to the lead? Taylor working in heavy contact. Shot up no good. Maynard flies in there with the offensive rebound. Taylor, 10-footer's good. 7th point for her. Pushes the lead back to 7. There's Tackett out of the corner. Rams in that man-to-man pressure. Lax knocks it away with the steal. Lax streaks to the rack. Finger roll good. McKenna Lax, 4th point of the night. It's a 9-point edge for the Rams. Rams have forced 9 turnovers in this basketball game. Here's Highfield. Looks it off near side. Johnson spot up threes on the way. No, left that one short. Ainer with a rebound. She'll race it ahead. Lax spots up. 3-ball. Good. McKenna Lax buries a triple. Timeout by Lewis County. A 30-second timeout. All timeouts brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy, located there in Greenup for all your pharmaceutical needs. See the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. (29-17). That's a 9-3 run to start the second half. The Rams nursing their largest lead of the ball game. They've got it out to 12. Second timeout of the ball game burned by Jay Fight. So they have 3 remaining with Raceland still with 4. They burned an early timeout there in the first quarter to maintain a possession after a strong rebound there by Lexi Bonks. So McKenna Lax with 7 points. Carly Boyd leads the way with 10. Kennedy Taylor with 7. She has 9 rebounds as well. And we'll get Sophie Maynard in the basketball game for her first action here on the varsity contest. She's going to come in and hound Maddie Johnson, exactly what she's going to do. And she's going to instantly pick up a foul. Also, Brooklyn Campbell comes on as Nim Maynard will take a quick seat. Nope, Jimmy Maynard is still out there, my mistake. McKenna Lax takes a seat. Duncan out of the corner. Dribbles out of the pressure. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Lions need a bucket in a worse way. Boyd working on Highfield. Maynard hounding Johnson, and there's your 5-second call. That's exactly why they brought her off of the bench, because she's got that speed. She plays basketball, but she's a runner by trade. Super fast and athletic, and she showed it off right there, getting the 5-second violation. 10th turnover of the basketball game for Lewis County. Here's Maynard. Gives it off to Campbell. Step back three, right side, no. Then a takeaway underneath. Atkins' shot won't go home. Johnson has that one blocked out of bounds as Carly Boyd blocked that one and picked up a big play on the back end of it. So Lax back on, Taylor back in. Maynard and Campbell will take a seat. Highfield with a long-range jumper. Can't get it to stay home. For Gracie Duncan with an offensive rebound. Maynard nearly forces the turnover, and then a loose ball tie-up in the battle of the fours. It'll stay with Lewis County as Maddie Johnson able to get on it with McKenna Lax diving on top of it, so the alternating possession arrow favoring Lewis County. Still a 12-point lead for the Rams. Highfield takes the entry pass on the block. Working on Taylor, draws contact, shot up no good. McKenna Lax with a rebound, pushes it ahead. Here's Taylor, push from behind. Rams reset it with Atkins out top. Maynard on the wing left side. Trying to set up that little diagonal screen there for Boyd. She gets the kick out. Boyd will spot up and drain the triple. Johnson chiropractic triple by Carly Boyd, her 13th point of the contest. 32-17, Rams rolling. 12-3 run to start the second half. And a full timeout requested by Jay Fight. Will step aside as well. Back after this on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
3:16 to go in the third. 32-17. Rams have opened up a sizable lead of 15 here in the second half. It was 20-14 at the break. And they've really gotten things going. 10 turnovers Lewis County has created or has caused this in this ball game, and it's led to some easy Rams looks on the other end. But Carly Boyd having herself a night, 13 points. She's leading the way with all scores in this ball game. Out of the timeout, Lewis County now with 2 remaining. Johnson double teamed, beats the double team, and then throws it into the trash can on the far sideline. Rams trying to play a little run and jump. Forced the 11th turnover of the basketball game. Maynard strokes a three, in and out, no. Taylor fights for the rebound, spins, hook shot up, no good. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot two as Highfield picks up her first, team's first. And Kennedy Taylor to shoot a pair with 2:50 to go in the third. Taylor, a 64% free throw shooter, nearly a double-double average each night, and this one's off the mark right side. Both teams have struggled from the charity stripe tonight. They were 42.9% at the half. And Taylor misses them both. Boyd with the rebound and the stick back. 15 points and 5 rebounds. Wish my producer would have hit the save button on that play. That would have been a good one to have in the highlights tomorrow. Fired. 17-point lead, largest for the Rams here in the ballgame. Johnson, kick out. Field lines up a three, no. Boyd into the front court, gives it off to Atkins. A pair of subs standing at the scores table to check in on the next dead ball situation. Here's Boyd in between the rings. Taylor wants it inside. Lax wants a three, left that one short all the way. There's Maynard with a finger roll off the right side with a fall. It won't, but she'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Highfield, her second, team second. Maynard to the free throw line for two. She's 0 for 2 tonight. First one's up as good, a 70% free throw shooter on the season. Taylor's coming off. Maynard back in. Sophie Maynard, that is. Kaylee Stamper checking back in as Gracie Duncan will take a seat. Second one won't go. There's Boyd with another rebound. That one won't stay home. That one's off of her fingertips and out of bounds. There's Lexi Boggs back into the contest as Carly Boyd will take a seat. Kayla Tackett checks in as Stamper comes off. 18-point lead for the Rams. Trying to play a little pressure in the backcourt again. There's Maynard showing that speed. Highfield with a mismatch inside. She's got a double team and a reach-in foul. As they'll get that one on Maynard. Her second, team second. Here comes Kennedy Taylor. As Mia Atkins will take a seat. Maddie Johnson all alone. Strokes a three from the wing, no. Maynard in transition, finger roll to the other end, count it. Maynard's 6th point of the night. She also has 10 rebounds. It's a 20-point lead for the Rams. Then a deflected ball out of bounds there by McKenna Lax. Here comes Gracie Duncan back on. As Natalie Gilbert will take a seat. Rams have limited Lewis County to only 3 points in this quarter while scoring 17 of their own. Here's Highfield in front of Taylor. Spins through. That one was blocked by Lexi Boggs. Boggs has played above her size tonight. It seems like she's been in the perfect position every time that Highfield is trying to do something on the back end. Johnson to trigger in. Johnson wants the screen. She'll go back to the left side. Gilbert. Dribbles it out near the midcourt stripe. Off to Johnson. We've got 1 minute to play in the third. Maynard gambles for the pass. Can't get the steal. Here's Gilbert. Off to Highfield. Goes right at Boggs. Misses the shot, and she's fouled on the back end. It's Lexi's second. Team's third. And Carrie Ann Highfield to the line to shoot two. Highfield 1 of 3 from that mark tonight. 50 seconds to go in the third. First one's in and out, no good. Here comes Delaney Witt. As Kennedy Taylor will take a seat. Highfield, a 69% free throw shooter on the season. One more for Highfield. That one's good. Her 6th point of the night. Those were those 14 rebounds that she has leading the way. She has 14 of the 33 rebounds for Lewis County this evening. Maynard gets a screen there from her twin sister. Knifes her way to the basket and finishes off the window. Another great highlight that could have been saved and wasn't. 39-18. Johnson goes to the basket. That one's blocked away. Delaney Witt says no, no, no. 18 seconds. Maynard steps through. Floater off the right side. Follows home. Nim Maynard with a double-double. 41-18. 3 seconds. Johnson gets it to Highfield. 3 at the horn. Will go at home. Count it. Carrie Ann Highfield with the triple to cut the lead to 20 after 3. Fourth quarter when we return after this on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
41-21 as we go to the final 8 minutes here at the Palace. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Our crew this evening, Taylor Heath, Felicia Collier, and Jacob Hankins. Taking care of all the duties this evening here on Kool TV. Again, if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see what you like. Hit that bell. You'll get an alert each time that we put out new material. Visit our website, koolhits1057.com. That's Kool with a K. And you can hit our broadcast schedule, check out the latest rankings. Easy way to find Kool TV is right there on the front page as well. So Raceland basketball to start the final period, and off we go. Boggs, Maynard, Lax, and Witt. Sophie Maynard skips it off the Lax left side. Boggs out of the corner. Rams trying to work it in. There's a threaded into the needle. Shot won't go home there by Maynard. She gets the rebound and is hammered as she goes back up. And draws the foul. We'll get that one on Gracie Duncan. That's her second team's first. And Maynard back to the line for 2. Maynard 1 of 4 tonight from the free throw line. Make it 1 of 5. Very uncharacteristic for the 70% free throw shooter. 10 points, 11 rebounds in the ball game. It was 20-14 at half. The Rams found a little mojo there in the third period. Maynard's second one goes home. She's got an 11 and 11, 42-21. The Rams doubling up the Lions. Here's Duncan. Highfield wanting it on the post, working on Delaney Witt. And then a whistle and a foul as Lax and Gilbert gets tangled up. And look at that one on McKenna Lax. That's her second team's first. Lax not pleased with that last call. Sophie Maynard out there hounding Maddie Johnson. And then another turnover by the Lions as Nim Maynard steals it away. Gives it up, gets it back, kicks it off the Lax. Lax has it raked out of her hand. And then a foul from behind on the deflected balls. They'll get that one on Boggs. That's her third, team's second. 59 seconds gone here in the final stanza. Lewis County basketball on the near sideline. Johnson loses her dribble now, and that forces another turnover. Maynard attacking. Maynard with the right hand from the left side is good. 13 points for Nim, 44-21. Another steal by Nim Maynard. She's going coast to coast. Will she dunk it? Nah, she'll just finish off the glass. Back-to-back buckets for Nims. She has 15. Timeout. Lewis County. Back after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
46-21. 6:26 to go in the ball game. Rams rolling here in the second half after leading 20-14 at the half. They've really ratcheted up the defensive pressure. Stay tuned with us after the game. We'll check out the scoring and stats. We'll try to grab both head coaches for some comments. The Rams looking to get to 6-7 on the season. More importantly, pick up a district win here to start the district slate of things in the 24 calendar year. The Lewis County basketball out of the timeout. They have one remaining. Maddie Johnson has taken a seat out of the break, and Sophie Maynard really turning things up. And the Rams force another turnover. Lax steals that one away. Off to Lax. The feed from Maynard. The finish with Lax. So silky sweet. 27-point lead. The Rams have made it. It's 48-21. Raceland has forced 15 turnovers. Here's Highfield with a spin in the lane. No. Maynard with another rebound. She'll slow things down. She'll stop just north of Paducah. She's hit a three ball from there going the other way back before Christmas. Nearly throws that one into the stands. McKenna Lax has it there. Tries to feed it inside to Witt and has it turned over. 6th turnover of the basketball game for the Rams. Gilbert in between the rings, now right of point. Highfield has position, counted and one. Carrie Ann Highfield now with a double-double. That's her 11th point. We'll get that one on Delaney Witt. That's her third, team's third. Highfield back to the free throw line for a chance at the three-point play. Maddie Johnson back in as Gilbert will take a seat. Highfield gets the free throw to go home. Taylor and Atkins coming on. Lax and Boggs will step off. Taylor 3 points shy of a double-double on her end. 7 points, 10 rebounds. Kenna Lax, 9 points here this evening. A little flurry of points that she put up there. Back in that third quarter, Maynard has this one picked out of her pocket as she tried to feed it off to Taylor and had it swiped away. Three ball out of the right side's no good. Maynard with another rebound. And Witt turns it over underneath. We'll get that one on Sophie Maynard. It's her second, team's fourth, so the next foul on Raceland will have Lewis County shooting bonus the remainder of the ball game. Stamper. Duncan. Highfield wants it on the post. Highfield on Taylor. Fights her way through. Can't get it to go home off the window. Maynard for three. In and out. Johnson gets past Sophie Maynard. Stutter step into the lane. Taylor blocks that one away out of bounds. Here's Carly Boyd back in. As Delaney Witt will step off. Three ball, left side, too stiff. Out of bounds, back to Raceland. Tackett comes on. Highfield will take a seat. Rams doubling up. The Lions as we cross the halfway point here in the final stanza. Mia Atkins feeds it inside to Taylor. Taylor held there as she spins by Tackett. That's her second, team's second. Raceland basketball underneath the basket on the baseline. There's Atkins. Straightaway threes on the way. No. Off the mark. Johnson gets free. 10-footer on the runner. No. Kennedy Taylor with her 12th board of the night. Boyd lost her footing and she walked. Sure did. She tried to hang on for just a second and couldn't keep that foot planted. Her 9th turnover of the basketball game. Madison Voiles coming on for Maddie Johnson. Voiles getting her first action. And McKenna Lax will take Nim Maynard's position as her night appears to be finished. Maynard finishes with 15 points, 13 rebounds in the winning effort here tonight. And Sophie Maynard's going to pick up her third, and we're going to shoot a lot of free throws the remaining 3:22. That's the 5th team foul. So we're going to go to the free throw line and shoot a lot of free throws. We need a free throw shooter. Petey Harris is like, I don't want to shoot free throws. Dave's like, but we have to. Petey's like, no, I don't want to. So it's going to put Gracie Duncan to the line to shoot 2. First one's up is good. Gracie Duncan's 5th point of the night. She has 10 rebounds as well. Raceland has out-rebounded Lewis County 43-36 as Duncan gets both to go home. Lax works off a screen for Boyd, gets to the lane, has that one knocked down as right into the hands there of Voiles. Tack it out of the corner. Duncan will stroke the three and get it to go home. A Johnson Chiropractic 3 ball. She has 9 points. She's a point away from a double-double. 4-3 of the ball game by the Lions. Inside of 3 to play in the contest. Boyd thought about pulling the trigger. Feeds it inside Taylor. Taylor goes left, comes back right. Strong off the glass. Finishes for Kennedy's 9th. And a timeout requested by Marty Thomas and Raceland. Back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
2:35 to play in regulation. Rams rolling here tonight at home, 50-29. They're going to open up district play with a victory. Trying to grab both head coaches after the ball game tonight. Stay with us at the conclusion of the game. We'll have the post-game show. We'll look at the scoring and stats in this one. Raceland should have a matchup coming up with the All-A Classic that gets underway this Saturday. Does not have a game listed on their schedule, so I don't know if they've gotten a first-round bye or how that's going to work out. I know the boys play on Saturday, those games up at Elliott County, as Tackett has her shot blocked away by Boyd. Boyd skip pass it off to Mia Atkins. She'll center it back up in between the rings, and we go across the 2-minute mark as she'll give it up on the right side. Nessa Wright into the basketball game. As we get a foul on Gracie Duncan, that's her third, team's fifth. Grabs Maya Lawhoon. Delaney Witt will come on. Carly Boyd steps off. Nessa Wright will come on for Mia Atkins. Here's Allison Rigsby checking into the basketball game, as well as Braylee Toole. Three ball up by Tools, no good. And then she'll corral it all the way in the backcourt. That's a long offensive rebound to run down. Rigsby's shot won't go home, and Maynard picks up another foul. Maynard picks up her fourth. We'll go to the other end and shoot free throws. So it should be Madison Voiles to the line for two. Again, the new rule this year by the NFHS, once a team reaches 5 personal team fouls in a quarter, you automatically shoot double bonus. No more one in the bonus. We get one in the bonus now when you get to college and to the NBA. And that's on the men's side. They don't do one in the bonus on the women's side of college. They've been doing that for quite some time. This was the first year in high school. Boyles misses the first, gets the second. Bull gives it off to Rigsby. She'll line up and pull the trigger. Three's on the way. Money. Allison Rigsby makes it rain from downtown Tripletown. A Johnson Chiropractic 3-ball. 6th triple of the night by the Rams. Here's Voiles. Wants to answer. 3 balls, front iron short. Rigsby with a rebound. Toole pitches ahead to right. Catch and shoot. In and out of the cylinder. Then tries to chase down her own rebound, and it goes all the way out to Stamper. Approaching 30 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's Tackett off the left side on right. Forces her way back in, and she's fouled as Nessa Wright picks up the foul. Her first. So I'm going to put Michaela Tackett to the free throw line to shoot 2. 25 seconds to play in regulation. The Rams are going to go to 6-7 on the season. Lewis County will fall to 4-9. As Tackett's first free throws in and out, no good. More importantly, though, the Rams go to 1-0 in district play. No rest for the weary for Lewis County. They'll be back at it Friday night as they travel to Russell. And a matchup with Mandy Lean's Lady Devils. Tackett's first point of the night goes home on the second free throw. Here's Witt, and she's fouled as they'll get that one on Tackett. Her third, team's fourth. 16 seconds to go. If we get another foul against Lewis County, we're going to shoot free throws for the Rams. If anybody fouls anybody at this point, it should be an automatic ejection. Throw the ball out top of the key and dribble out the clock. 14 seconds. Tool wants a three. It's on the way. Off the glass, no good. Rebound there to Witt, and we just got another foul. So Tackett picks up her fourth, and that's the team's fifth, so Delaney Witt will shoot two. Free throws up is good. Witt's first points tonight. 54-31, 6 seconds to play as Witt makes both. Lewis County will dribble this one out. The final seconds will tick away, and this will be a victory. 55-31, your final score. Rams win this one. Postgame when we return after this on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Final score here tonight, 55-31. Raceland defeats Lewis County. Let's run you through this one. It was a back-and-forth effort there in the first quarter. Lewis County had a 3-point lead. Raceland pushed it out on a little 4-0 spurt. They led it 11-10 after one. Then the Rams had a 7-point lead after getting 6 straight to open up the second period. They went to the locker room up 20-14. And that's when things got a little bit better for the Rams there in the second half as they really ratcheted things up and opened up a sizable lead as Raceland took a 41-21 lead into the third and final stanza. They outscored Lewis County 14-10 in the fourth and final period. They win it here tonight, 55-31. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our stats, trying to grab both head coaches, and wrap it up here tonight from the Palace. Winners are the Rams, 55-31. Postgame continues after this on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
55-31, your final. Let's take a look at our statistics in this one. I got a button that's not working right for some reason there. We'll just do it from here. There we go. Looking at the Lions, 17.3% from the field. That was 9 of 52. 16.7% from beyond the arc, 4 of 24. 56.2% from the charity stripe, 9 of 16. 39 rebounds, 11 on the offensive glass. 15 turnovers in the basketball game. Carrie Ann Highfield leads the way with 12 points, 15 rebounds. She was the only player for the Lions with double figures. Gracie Duncan finishes with 9 points and 10 boards. Maddie Johnson has 8. For the Raceland Rams, 33.9% from the field. That's 21 of 62. 6 of 25, 24% from the arc, 24%. 46.7% for the free throw shooting tonight for the Rams, 7 of 15. 47 rebounds, 14 on the offensive glass. They turned it over 9 times. Leading the way this evening, Carly Boyd and Nim Maynard each with 15. Maynard with a double-double, 15 points, 13 rebounds. Boyd with 15.7 rebounds. Kennedy Taylor finishes with 9 and 12. McKenna Lax with 9. Joining me now here on the postgame show, head coach for the Raceland Rams, Marty Thomas. Coach, nice win tonight.
Thank you.
Talk about what you did there in the second half, because it was a really ugly game there in the first half. You guys really got after it defensively, especially when you started using your substitutes, and that's when you started bringing Sophie Maynard off the bench. That sped up Maddie Johnson a lot and really made her uncomfortable.
Yeah, so we've been looking for our third quarter. Third quarters haven't been solid for us. So in practice, we've been trying different combinations to see what can spark us in that third quarter. And I think we found some spark tonight.
When you got Sophie working on the ball, that allowed Nim to kind of be that person to apply that other pressure on the backside. That led to some of those easy runouts, and that lead that you guys had that you just seemed like never could open up there in the second quarter, it exploded into 12 really quickly.
Right, that's exactly what we were looking for. Sophie came in and she gave us that spark, and that's what she does. And she did it without fouls, right? She's getting more disciplined with that. And you're absolutely right. Nim is a wonderful interceptor. That lineup that you saw in is one you've never seen on the floor for me, right? When I say we've been looking for our third quarter, we've been challenging each other in practice. Who was going to be my third quarter, right?
Carly Boyd tonight. She's a player that Nim was a little bit off there in the first half, but Carly, you could really see she has settled herself in, and as only a freshman, she plays much above her grade level.
She does. She's really matured, and she's one of those gym rats, and she's going to give you a solid game. And you're absolutely right. You know, it's nice to have somebody on that opposite wing from NIM to perform, and she performed very well tonight. She's nursing some sickness. We've got three girls right now. You know, one I didn't know if she was actually going to play tonight. You know, we need to take care of our bodies, hydrate, and get rid of this flu bug some of us have, right?
You talk about you needed a little bit of a spark. There was a play on this end. McKenna Lax got called for a personal foul. You could really see it. She was visibly frustrated, but it kind of like that sparked her. She throws in a big three down here, gets a scoop and a score on the other end, and you get 9 points off of her from a fourth starter. That's a big night at the table anytime you go.
That's huge. You know, we've been looking at a stat book for multiple games now and seeing what we'll call the big three, right? You know, we're getting 15 here, 17 here, sometimes 20 here out of three performers. And then that next column sometimes is a 6 or a 4, right? To get 9 out of that next column, right? And it even spread it out through the stats even more tonight. So it's exactly what we need from her. And she gives us so much. You know, just brag on her for a minute. The senior leader that she is for this team, oh, my goodness. I mean, the locker room leadership, the classroom leadership, she's a blessing. She really is.
A really good post matchup we had tonight here between Highfield and Taylor. The numbers spoke for themselves, both of them with double figures in the rebounding column tonight. But you could really see that was a matchup. You didn't have to help either side. Neither team had to help. Both of those two post players, they really went at each other.
I think so. And, you know, kudos to the rest for letting them play like that, right? You know, not saying that it was rough or anything like that, just saying that, you know, they allowed block shots, you know, they allowed some swats, you know, and it was really exciting to see two post players going at each other pretty hard.
Lexi Boggs was a girl that I called a lot on, and it seemed like especially there in the second quarter and even there in the third, she seemingly found herself in those positions against Highfield where she was ripping the ball away, getting some of those crazy rebounds that you just don't expect when you're giving up almost a foot.
Yeah, you know, Lexi's a kid that I've coached since she was in 4th grade, right? And she has been a Tasmanian devil amongst anybody of any size, any David and Goliath matchup, right? That is her. You know, she's not going to back down from anything. And she has the athleticism to do so, you know.
How big is this to, again, you start off the season, you're 5-7 coming in, but more importantly, this is when you wipe the slate clean. These are the games that matter the most. You're 1-0 in district play.
Yeah, you know, we really highlighted the district play in this competition of tonight, right? And we put the importance of it out there to the girls. You know, we didn't want to overpressure them, but we put the importance out there, right? I think we did a good job of that as a coaching staff, and we challenged the girls more to respond to this game than the past 6 we've played, right? And in different ways, right? In the individual roles that we want them to fall into. And, man, we had so many girls play their role tonight. It was really nice.
Coach, nice win tonight. Congratulations.
Right,
we'll talk to you soon. Hey, Coach Marty Thomas joining us here in post-game coverage. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll grab Jay Fine and get some commentary from him and wrap it up here tonight from the Palace. Winners are the Rams, 55-31. Post-game continues after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back here at the Palace, 55-31, our final score. So the Rams will move to 6-7 on the season. They go to 1-0 in district play. Lewis County falls to 4-9, 0-1 in district play. Lewis County is up again on Friday. They go to Russell. That game over at the Marv, a 7:30 tip-off, and another district slate for them. Raceland's next district matchup comes on the 16th. That's against Greenup County. That's a mixture of a boy-girl doubleheader. Girls will play at 6. Boys will play at 7:30. And you can catch all that action right here on Kool TV. So we'll grab Coach Jay Fine here real quickly and get a couple quick words from Coach, and we'll let him get out of here so they can get up back home to Vanceburg here this evening. But join us now here in the postgame show, Coach Jay Fine. Coach, it was a game there of two halves. You kept it within reach there at halftime. They really blitzed you out of the second half there out of the locker room. Forced Maddie to kind of speed things up a little faster than she wanted to go.
Right. And that's the tale of two halves you said. We just couldn't get the ball to go in the basket in the first half, and I think momentum, it hurt our momentum. I thought our kids plugged away hard there in the first half. We just couldn't find the bottom of the net. And, credit them coming out in that third quarter. They really put some energy to us, and thought Maynard was very effective as far as providing that early energy for them. And she both sides of the ball, she's a tough player. And our kids hung in there for a little bit. They started making some shots, and it was a little bit of a landslide after that.
We talked before the game. We expected to see two really good post players tonight. I thought we saw that. The officials really let them play. Coach Thomas talked about that as well. And you kind of saw the best of both worlds. Both of them really effective on the glass. Both of them really effective in the paint.
Sure. And, both coaches want to get paint touches with those two. And, we've ridden Carrie Ann a little harder than I thought we would have had to early in this season, meaning, she's improved a lot. And, our guard play's it's been difficult at times. So, we've really looked to her a lot. So, she's getting better and better each game, trying to figure things out, and also trying to play through double teams and how to be strong with double teams and then how to be able to go finish. But, her effort, I think she had 13 boards in the first half. I'm not sure what she ended the game with. I didn't get a chance to look at that yet. But she was effective as far as that was concerned. And, she's going to only get better.
You got to brush this one away quickly. You got another tough one coming up Friday night. You go to Russell, and a lot of what you saw there in the second half with the way that Raceland was trying to blitz you, you're going to see that for 32 minutes.
Sure. It's nothing new to us. So, we're just going to continue to try to work with it. We're going to go watch film on tonight and, just try to get better. We know reality right now. We see coming in. I didn't tell the kids this, but I told them after the game, look, we need to try to find a way to split with Raceland. We got to try to find a way to split or get Greenup. We've got to try to find a way to do that. And then, moving into those games like Russell, we're just trying to improve and trying to get better on those situations right now. Here, it's still pretty early in the season, I think. So
this is not when you want to be peaking.
No. I mean, it'd be great, but we know that we're going to get better, and we're still going to see better days down the road. But we'll prep for Russell best we can and be ready to go. Hopefully my thing is compete. We talk with these kids about being competitive every single day and on both ends of the floor. So we know it's not going to be any easier, but, we'll learn something from the night, and then we'll try to get better on Friday.
Coach, always appreciated the time, and best of luck, my friend.
Thanks, man.
Talk to you soon.
Right.
Jay Fye join us here in post-game coverage. That's it for us here tonight. Final score is 55-31. Raceland moves to 6-7 on the season, 1-0 in district play. Lewis County falls to 4-9. They go to 0-1 in district play. I tip to my crew, Felicia Collier, executive producer, Jacob Hankins, the associate producer, and Taylor Barney Heath over there running the camera. She got some purple hair now. I don't know what's up with her. I tried to steer her clear, and she's just failed me at every level. She's gotten too much connection with my wife, and it's just gone nowhere good. But either way, Hat tip to the crew. They did a fabulous job here, as always. Again, your final score, Raceland 55, Lewis County 31. For all the crew here and everyone at the Kool Sports Network, I'm James Carr saying goodnight from the Palace and Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This presentation of Raceland Rams basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.